yeah, it's Walkathon week!
2 more days! Just 2 more days until Walkathon, Cubs. Oh, we're excited.
Superheroes unite! We started with some superhero kind of music
We
today.
need like a Cub signal, like a bat signal.
Yes.
Like we need a Cub signal.
That is a
I'm
great
sorry,
idea.
you're in my hand range.
Hey, design team, I know you're out there watching this. We need a Cub signal.
Beautification team, you guys can maybe tag team it.
Maybe a red phone that they pick up and call us.
Not the radio.
And
No,
good
no.
news,
Not the radio.
and the weather is looking good for Walkathon Day
Yes,
is.
I was a
It's
little
looking great.
concerned with
Yes.
this morning, but
and tomorrow.
yeah.
So some of our friends in other buildings, their walkathon is not Friday, it's other days. So tomorrow's looking rough.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Good thing we picked Friday.
we did pick. Good job, PTO.
Now today is Wednesday. It's September 27th, 2023. And as always, Cubs, we're so glad that you're here. We are excited about that walkathon. Let's check out the video again. I love this video. Do you want to read it today, Mr. Russell?
I'd be happy to.
Thank you. Get your announcer voice ready.
Okay.
She's got such a lovely voice. It's very soothing.
Calling all superhero Cubs. Assemble for the 2023 Creekside Walkathon for a fun-filled day to raise money for our school, compete for fun prizes, and have a super good time with Creekside friends. Together, we can make this year's walkathon epic. Woo-woo!
Nicely done, Mrs. Russell.
I think I might find myself a side hustle doing voiceovers.
You could do voiceovers.
Maybe I
Sure
will.
could.
I would cast you. I would cast you, Mrs. Russell.
Thank you.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
keep talking about that walkathon at home, friends, because we are raising that money for our school. Every penny goes right back to help our Cubs and to help the experiences you have at Creekside.
I looked yesterday and I think we're at like $14,000.
I'd say we were right at 50%
Like
when I
halfway.
checked last night. It
Yes.
was like 14,800.
Yes.
So we're trying to get to 30,000 Cubs. So please share, call those family members that are near and far, and share everything for them to donate to help our school.
Because
It's gonna be great.
everything goes right back to our school to help our Cubs.
We're doing a movie night. They're going to use that for part of our movie night, which is exciting.
That'll be fun. They voted on the movie night. Our Cubs voted in your classrooms on that. So, you know, you're doing so well with birthdays that I actually see students in their classrooms telling me, my birthday's tomorrow, because they can't wait for you to announce their birthday.
Oh,
You know what?
love
And I have
that.
my contacts in today, Cubs, so I feel confident I will get everybody today. Mrs. Skelton did, I didn't go out of my routine getting ready this morning, so I did good. All right, September 27th, we have Adeline in Miss Sprague's room and Emily in Miss Lerman's room. Happy birthday, girls. I hope you have an awesome, awesome rainy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's a great day.
Speaking of rainy, it's weather forecast time.
Yeah, very rainy today and tomorrow. And actually, today and tomorrow are like family days, meaning they're the same weather kind of day. Rainy, chilly, not our best day of weather.
No.
With a low of 55.
I
On
know, I
Thursday.
see that.
Your
It's my
favorite.
favorite, y'all. It makes me so happy.
And weekend weather coming soon.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's a nice weekend.
Yes, I hope it looks like it's supposed to be. So we'll check that out in
So
a couple days.
this weekend we are doing a breakathon with Taekwondo, and what's really exciting is I see lots of Cubs when I'm coming and going with my mini nights at Taekwondo, and I'm so excited to see them do their demos on Saturday.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fun.
So
wonderful.
nice
Good luck to all the
weather.
Cubs who are doing that on
I
Saturday.
know.
Now, last week we really focused on the bus and how we can
Yeah.
follow the Creekside Cub motto on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take a few days this week and talk about another very important area of our school, and that's the playground.
Yes.
When you got to recess, whether it's the big playground or the small one.
Or like today when we're inside.
Good point.
It's a different plan.
Yep, good
Yeah.
point. So, Mrs. Russell, I know you
Yes.
have some thoughts to share for our Cubs to be successful on the playground.
I sure do. You know, there is a lot of nature outside when it is outdoor recess. There are rocks, there are mulch, there's weeds, there's flowers, there's all kinds of
There's
things.
critters.
And when we are outside, when we come back inside from recess, all nature stays outside. Nothing gets brought in. We don't put things in our pocket. Nature wants to stay with nature. So at Creekside, we enjoy the playground. We keep nature with the nature. Keep nature outside. That's my tip.
Yep.
What's your tip?
My tip are the slides. Friends, we love you guys being able to go down the slides, but for safety, please make sure you're sliding down the slide on your bottom, not running up, not going down head first, sitting down at the top and sliding down with your feet first, and making sure the end of the slide is clear before you go down, because otherwise when your feet come down, the person that's in front of you is going to get kicked and hurt. So we just need to make sure we're taking our turn, going down on our bottom and feet first.
Safety is always our most important thing
Yeah.
at Creekside. Keeping you
Absolutely.
safe, keeping everybody at Creekside safe. And on that note, I want to talk about football or jackpot. Really fun games to play. I love playing those on recess. We need to remember that this is not your Saturday football team where you put your helmets and pads on and you're coming out and you're going to have contact with other people because you're tackling them or you're blocking them. That's not school. Recess is different from that. And so at school, we don't play with that same physical contact. Instead, we're going to be more careful.
Like a two-hand touch.
Two-hand touch. We're going to throw the ball. That's fine. That's great. But when we're playing jackpot, if we have people bumping into each other really hard, that's not safe.
There's a little bit of a size differential here, guys, and that might be true for you on recess too. If Mr. Hartman gave Mrs. Skelton the block, I would be in trouble.
Right.
And you need to think about that when you're playing too. I was just like,
That's why we don't do that.
that's why we don't do
You and I don't do
that.
that.
And you bring up such a good point, Mr. Hartman, that the way we play at home or at a park or at a neighbor's house is different than the way that we play here at school. So remember those tips so that you can have the best playing experience. And these tips are from our school nurse as well, because
Yeah.
she wants you to be safe on the
There's
playground.
lots of calls into Nurse Corinne from
Yeah.
recess for
Yes.
bumped heads or skinned
Yeah.
knees or people flying. And sometimes that happens at recess, but if the way we're playing is causing that to happen, we need to adjust a little bit.
Yes, so if you're an athlete and you come here thinking, I want to win, I want to compete, I'm going to play hard, those things are really good for your team on the weekend, or maybe even after school one day if you're on a team. But for school, that's really not our approach at recess. Instead, at recess, we want to have fun, keep everybody safe. We want to make sure that nobody's blocking or banging into anybody
No,
else.
thank you.
We have some friends who came in as special guests to join us for announcements. Hello, Mrs. Wilson's class. Look at those awesome quiet waves. Great job. You guys came in just in time to help us with the Creekside Cub motto. Are you ready? Here we go.
Here I